You know what number one is. I didn't hide it in my reviews. I dressed up for it too, changed my intro for it. It's New Jedi Order. Folks, when I read New Jedi Order, Vector Prime, my brain, I think I told you this, was leaking out of my ears. I was so shocked at what I was reading. I'd never seen anything like that. The books matured. They not only did they keep the continuity, but they sewed the continuity like no one else did. Better than Bantam. Bantam would just say, hey, remember when we did this? And that was their continuity. Just recalling the past adventures. No, Delray goes, okay, because of this, this happens. Because of this, from Show the Jedi, Lord Nyx happens. Anyway, there is so many epic moments in this. So many epic moments to just point out. And it's really a flawless series. I know one of the complaints by people who goes, oh, it was too long. No, I'll be honest. They could have doubled the number of novels, and I still wouldn't be saying that. Seriously, to me, that was the pinnacle for me for Star Wars, because every book was coming out deeply connected to the other one, sewing in so much continuity, bringing back just about every character from Bantam came back for this. It was everything you've dreamed up. It's Empire Strikes Back the entire way into the last two novels. When finally I think no one dies, you're like, oh, what's going on here? But it is just incredible. It's incredible. Sure, it doesn't have the strong ending I think as Legacy of the Force does, but I think it just overall has a stronger storyline. There are even, I wouldn't say failed storylines, but storylines that weren't continued that were just interesting. I've mentioned this before, but 3PO watching the sparks fly as the Falcon's getting worked on. Sparks fly off the Falcon from this tool and falling to the ground and disappearing. The embers kind of fizzing out as they hit the concrete. And he's contemplating what life is like. And you're like, what? And there was supposed to be a side story about droids, because droids were the ones being attacked by the Vong. The Vong, what a great idea. I'm glad Lucasfilm or George said, no, don't do Dark Jedi. You can't do Dark Jedi. And they got more creative, which was great. I think if they'd have done Dark Jedi, I know it wouldn't have been as good. It wouldn't have been as good. An outside threat you can't feel in the Force. They're a problem for the Jedi. They're a challenge to the Jedi, and they don't involve the Force. I like that. I really like that. So a skilled fighter and a Jedi have the same, you know, what was it, chances on beating a Vong, it kind of evens the playing field and like that. And the Vong were just so dominant. And I thought the whole series as a whole was really scary, man. It was really scary. I think Kathy Tyers, when she wrote Balance Point, said, you know what? The Vong really scared me. The more I got into their mind, the more I thought about it, they're a scary race. I was like, yeah, they are scary, man. Oh, there's another one, Ballast Point, when Jason finally becomes a man, right? And does that big giant force push. There's just a lot of great moments in New Jedi Order. I mean, just countless, too many to count there. And I mean, even Kip Durham kind of being the villain a little bit there. I like that too. Everything except for that awful Dark Horse miniseries that came out afterwards is great about New Jedi Order, but this is about the novels too, so that doesn't even count in this list here. But New Jedi Order, my number one, folks.